And welcome to it. It's episode 8, part 1 of Richard Matt's House of Horrors. This one is titled Remakes.
Special guest,
David Quinn.
Yeah, special guest.
Yeah. So okay, right. So the first film to start with, like remakes, we're going to start with is Halloween.
seeing as we are both representing
Oh yes.
old school and new school.
Yes. Obviously, as you people have both heard, base Halloween, the first one, that's my favourite horror of all time. So to me, it's not going to be touched. But the actual remake, I did like it. I mean, it's a lot of people don't like that Rob Zombie explains a lot of why Michael Myers is Michael Myers as a kid growing up, basically. I quite like that, but there's a lot of people who are pissed off that it should just be left up to your imagination kind of thing. What about you, Matt?
I really enjoyed the remake.
Yeah, big
Really
time.
enjoyed it. I liked the backstory. I liked the gore. I
A
liked
lot more gory than the original.
I liked how brutal he was. I really liked the remake.
Well, you did.
Yeah, I do as well. I don't think it was.
Very
I don't think it was as better than the original.
No.
But
No,
it was certainly a good horror movie.
but yeah,
A lot more violent. A hell of a lot more violent, I thought, than
than the first.
yeah, because I mean, there was about 6
For
kills in
some
the first
reason,
one,
he was
isn't there?
quite menacing.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, he was evil.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, Tyler Mane, was he a wrestler?
Yeah, he played
Mm.
Sabretooth in
He was
X-Men.
actually the
As
tallest
well.
Michael.
Yeah,
6'9".
that's why he looked so menacing.
Yeah, definitely.
Hated
Like-
the sequel though.
No, I didn't hate
I
it.
didn't hate it. I didn't.
I
I just
hate
didn't
it.
understand
Why
it.
do you hate it?
I just
I
didn't
don't
understand it.
understand it.
Yeah.
But that's not something to hate
Yeah,
about.
But he
Why is it
seems
something
more.
to hate?
But he seems
'Cause you
more
don't
violent
understand
though.
it.
He was more violent.
He's more
in,
violent,
in this
but-
one than he was in the first one. You know what I mean?
Well,
Right?
in the second one.
Yeah, he was a lot more. Like,
Yeah, that bit
aggressive.
in the hospital.
Yeah, he fucking horrible, wasn't
Yeah.
he? But yeah, but then it was the whole like.
The
Does
dream-
anyone know what the fuck happened in that film? Like,
No.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He's watching himself. Is he watching himself? He's
They
in the
tried to
corner.
make out that it's Laurie,
yeah.
and she comes because when
Scout Taylor Compton, isn't it?
when Dr. Loomis is saying there's no one here, Laurie, it's just you and me. And
So,
then- so they're trying to make out that it was her.
she was doing all the killing.
But then how can she overturn a car?
And really brutalised like men, like grown ass
Maybe-
men, like, and she's a
Yeah.
skinny little thing.
Maybe
I'm
he
sorry.
died. Maybe he died during the film. Maybe he was in it, and then he died part way through, and she was doing it.
It doesn't explain. And then you got the white horse thing. It's like
Yeah,
But you can't hate it just because of that little bit. Up until that part, did you like it?
I was enjoying it, but
So
then
then you can't hate it. Then you can't say you hate it.
you can.
You absolutely hate the film.
Yeah. I don't.
I don't hate it. I just don't
You hate
understand
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, simple as that. I don't.
Would you watch it again?
Yeah. To
Yeah.
try and find out what happens at the
Yeah,
end.
but I still wouldn't pretty.
You,
get it,
you
though.
wouldn't
I
understand.
don't know. I don't think. I mean, you know, we have actually said to people like, if you actually know what the fuck goes on in the film, then let's say in the comments or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but I don't know if anyone knows what the hell. Only Rob Zombie would really know, or the cast maybe.
And he's never said anything.
No, I don't think he will either.
Why don't you read up on it?
I have. I've tried to find out. Too many people have opinions.
No, but not what they say. What
Well, he's he's never come out with.
he must do.
With things like Wikipedia, anyone can put shit on there. Though.
No,
That's
not
the
just
problem.
Wikipedia.
You know what I mean?
You have to have a look, Matt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
More homework for me.
I tell you what, it's all have a look basically.
Yeah. Good plan.
There you go.
You two can.
Especially- Special guest should have done.
That'll probably what will happen there. No?
Yeah,
But
you
yeah.
can let me know.
Okay.
So okay, right. How about It's a Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh, hold us back.
I did not like the fucking remake whatsoever. I'm sorry. Like, I have watched it. I've watched it twice. First time, I fucking hated it. Second time, a little less hatred. Okay, right. But I just don't like how they've made him into a proper paedophile in that film. I'm sorry. Okay, right. In the actual originals, it was said he was a child killer and all this sort of stuff. Didn't really go, in depth into that sort of shit. This one I went like. They obviously had a different plan for it, and it went in that fucking direction, and I didn't like it.
I'm not a fan. I watched it at cinema. I didn't enjoy it. I've tried to watch it again. I just can't get into it. I don't know why. There's something. They're remaking it
You
again.
actually like it?
No,
don't
I
you?
like it. I liked it. I liked
Compared to the original.
Yeah, but the original you can't compare them because when I was watching that, I shouldn't have been watching it.
It's only one
It
and
scared
three.
the crap out
Yeah,
of
but
me.
you've seen them obviously recently, like in the last couple of years.
Yeah, but when we saw the original
When
again
we
in the
saw-
cinema, it was terrible.
We were laughing.
It was awful. The acting in it is terrible. The mother is a joke. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how she even become an actress.
It's one and three. I've basically like loved of you know, basically actual originals. But and also Freddy vs Jason, I like that as well because I've always wanted that to come out.
Well, I didn't mind the remake. I thought the guy that played him
Was good.
Played what it was in Watchmen. I thought
Jackie
he was,
O'Haley,
Yeah.
I thought he was quality.
The makeup person came out recently and said that they messed up, didn't they?
didn't they?
Yeah. And it didn't look how they planned. But they're remaking it again, so we can discuss that when it happens again.
So who's set to?
I have no idea.
So
But I heard it's
it's
going to be like more Dream Warriors that were
I like
going
Dream
along.
Warriors.
What, they're remaking the first one again.
Yeah, but
Apparently, it was supposed to be
And
a
they're gonna make
prequel
it.
anyway.
So they're remaking the first one, but they're going to make it more like part
Dream
three.
Warriors, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, apparently, it's the 8th highest grossing slasher film of all time.
What, the remake?
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep. And it was the highest earning remake of June 2010.
Depends what else has been made. Then.
Yeah, but it still goes to show
Yeah.
it couldn't have been that.
It goes to show that people like us go and watch it.
Yeah, and then we'll
From like
moan
30
after when it's
$32 million it grossed over the opening weekend.
It's because people like Freddy in it, so like they're going to go and watch it, and then they're going to have their opinion after.
It wasn't
But, you know.
awful. I've definitely seen worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was alright. I didn't mind it. I've seen
He was
I've
just-
seen a
Yeah,
lot
he was
worse.
just. There was
The
no
thing is,
jokes, was he?
When I was
more-
looking at it, the director, from what I saw, it's like that was the director's first film.
Yeah, he was doing
It was,
like
it
rock
was.
music.
Yeah,
videos.
Yeah, so
yeah.
maybe that's what it was down to.
Yeah, I don't know
You
why
know,
they
he-
didn't get
No, yeah, I don't know why they didn't get
a proper.
a
like,
proper director in there.
I've basically also seen it's like a fan made film.
I've seen. There's
Yeah,
more than
yeah,
one.
yeah, it's on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
not bad, you know. It's
No,
actually not bad.
Freddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's more
Yeah.
than one. There's a few.
It was recommended to me, and
Yeah.
I sat and watched it. It's pretty
Well,
good.
how long was it?
No, they're like
15 minutes.
yeah,
maybe
12,
it's like 2.5
12
minutes.
minutes. No, there's about 3 or 4.
What, in parts?
Yeah, yeah,
I think I don't know if I actually watched the whole lot then.
yeah. There's more. There's another one as well. There's jokey ones with Freddy and Jason and stuff like that.
But yeah, I mean,
It was
so
next.
Friday the 13th.
With a remake.
Yeah,
It's alright.
I liked it. I didn't like it when we watched it in cinema though. I haven't
The
been
first
there.
one,
Um,
the original,
it's-
don't have him in it. So
Yeah.
at least this one does.
The remake's better than the original Friday the 13th
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Jason's not in it.
What's pissed a lot of people off
Is the running?
No, it's basically they've like put like three different Jason parts in this one movie.
What, 3 different
Yeah,
actors?
no. In terms of like
The sack.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, and it wasn't all
rather than
individual.
stretching it out and all that sort of stuff, they put 3 different things in this one whole film.
Jason and Michael Bay. What more do you want? No?
It was okay. It
I
was.
thought it was alright. I thought it was better than the original. I didn't like the original.
That was what 2000.
But is it better than say Jason 6 and 8?
No, it weren't
So
better than the one where he takes on New York.
That's
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, it weren't better than that. But that's because that's a childhood film.
yeah.
Right, but it's
That's-
funny because
that's
I
different.
basically love part 6 and part 8, right?
Yeah,
And
the ones
they're
everyone
2 of the
hates.
most
Jason
hated.
Lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one where he sticks the finger
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
start.
They're 2 of the most hated ones going, and I
And
think, are you fucking kidding me?
No,
How
man,
can
they're-
you
they're
say
quality.
hey,
They're my
the
favourites.
best
They're
ones?
mine. They're mine
Yeah.
as well. They're mine as well.
That's quite weird. The 3 of us are here, and they're our favourites.
No,
Yeah.
they are.
And I like Freddy
They
vs
are.
Jason as well.
I like
that.
Freddy vs.
Yeah,
Jason.
so
I
do
was pissed off though, like Kane Hodder weren't in that now.
Yeah, well, I know about that.
Yeah, he wanted to kill me because of you.
You told me he was in it.
Because I didn't do no research.
How do you think I felt? I'm walking up to him, going, mate, sign this for me. And he wanted to strangle me.
But apparently, though, that was something that really pissed him off though, because he weren't even told he weren't going to be in it. Basically, he was told by a text or something like that.
He weren't in it.
Yeah. And he was like, "Why? You haven't explained why." And then they went with that Ken Kersinger.
He's bigger though, isn't he,
Yeah.
that guy?
But
He was a
that's
nice
the guy
guy,
who was
though.
in part 8 though.
Yeah, they might. Well, maybe they just want to go
Yeah,
a
he was
different
in part
direction.
8. He was the-
In the scene where he's walking through New York and he goes into that cafe,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he gets that guy and then he tries to attack him in the cafe and he just throws him over the counter. That's the guy who played Jason in Freddy vs Jason, Ken Kersinger. About 6'7", isn't he?
Yeah, he was big.
Big guy.
Yeah.
proper dig.
He's a stuntman as well.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, okay, so basically, okay, right, so
it was watchable.
yeah,
The remake.
It had the biggest opening weekend horror, 42 million. It beat The Grudge. The Grudge was 39.
but it's like
That's another remake.
But it's like it's Friday the 13th films. That's the biggest grossing franchise ever in terms of horrors.
And there's going to be another one next year or this year.
Yeah, there's also like
What, a
Halloween
remake
as well,
or,
isn't it?
or a new one?
It's a
No,
sequel to
yeah, two.
Yeah,
Oh,
sequel to
to
that
that
one.
one.
Yeah. And it's the same with it's on hold at the bloody moment, but like it's the new Halloween that's going to follow on from. So they've basically expunged Rob Zombies. They've ignored that, and they're going back to part 2 of the original.
Yeah.
So it's going to continue from the
Why
hospital.
didn't he continue it?
He's doing the 31, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's-
31. Yeah, like that. That's maybe like 31 psychopaths, isn't it? Like
A couple get kidnapped and
yeah, it's all
like-
clowns and shit like that.
Yeah.
That'd be really good though.
it's going to get an X rating, so probably won't go cinema here.
He's trying to, he's a bit annoyed about that, isn't he? Because he's trying to get a R rating for it,
Yeah.
and right now, what's the rating they actually gave for it? It was NC-17, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's not passing.
Yeah.
So it'll go straight to DVD in England probably.
Yeah. But
Yay.
but yeah, so that's what other remakes you want to talk about. Omen, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. I like all remakes.
I didn't dislike it. I can't say I like all remakes because I don't.
I love the original,
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the original.
and I didn't like the remake.
Why?
I think if you're watching a remake, you need something different. You need a different aspect. I think that's just the same, exactly the same.
No, but they're doing it for kids that obviously, or
So you can just watch the remake.
no,
the
but
original.
you won't go back and watch a film that was made when.
1974
No,
Jaws.
You won't watch a film made in 1979.
Jaws.
Yeah, but that's because you will. But
I'm making noises. It's not my bum.
it's not really made for horror
I think-
fans. It's made to
Like
get
Rob
the new.
Zombie changed stuff.
So that means you don't like Dawn of the Dead then?
I liked Dawn. It was
That was-
different though. It was different.
It's the Omen to me. The Omen's a horror film. It's a horror film. It's about the devil, man. It's fucking satanic. You know, it's definitely a horror film.
Yeah.
And the actual it's like David's saying that it's not made for what? It's not made for kids. You said basically.
No, I didn't say that at all. I said that he's saying that it's like for like, but that doesn't matter if it's like for like. They're remaking it for a different generation. It's got nothing to do with. Nothing to do with. Oh, you shouldn't make a film the exact same. They're making it for a complete different generation.
And that's called the money grabbing passes.
No,
They
it's
want to make
not.
money.
They're
That's
making
what
it.
it is.
It was made then, and they're making it now. No one is going to really go and watch
prefer
the
to have a
old
twist on
Omen.
it, mate,
Yeah, but
right?
that's you because you're a horror fan, and
Yeah.
he's a big horror fan. But anyone that's 18, 19 now is not going to go back and watch a film in the 70s. They'll watch a remake, and if they're going to just make it the same, I don't see a problem in that at all.
I mean, it's like each to their own and all that sort of shit. but
Because they're
like,
telling me a film. So 30 years in the future from now, they're going to be remakes for loads of films. You're telling me you're just not going to like them all because you watched them when you were this age.
It depends how they do it.
No, but if it's
Like-
the exact same, you're telling me you're
Yeah,
just
well-
not going to like it because it's the exact.
I'll probably be dead if I'm honest.
Yeah. No,
But-
seriously.
But,
Well, I probably seriously will be dead. I'll be like nearly 70. I won't be going cinema. I won't be able to watch the TV. I'll be blind as well.
You're such an idiot.
in 30 years.
Probably.
You'll be 63, dude.
Yeah, you'll be dead too.
Nearly 70. Talk about age your fucking self, man. But yeah, so and stay tuned for it. It's episode 8, part 2.